The packaging line is in full swing at Alpha Poly's manufacturing plant in Brampton, but the CEO says so too is anxiety over U.S. tariffs on Canadian goods.
Well, honestly, we're nervous. There's a lot of uncertainties. We're up to the last hours of trying to figure out what's going to happen.
He says 10% of his product goes directly to the States. Already, they've halted marketing there and stopped all purchasing from American suppliers.
We need to mitigate our costs to ensure that we can be competitive.
U.S. products are also being yanked off the bar
It means watching labels.
and the menu at the Madison in Toronto.
Just to make a stance, we're small, but at least we believe that as a Canadian, we need to band together now as Canadians and use what we have in our own country, and we have lots of stuff.
Looking over the menu, he says up to 10% of their overall product is American.
Weird things like jalapenos on a nacho. Like, you have to sort of go through and see where they're coming from.
The director of operations knows removing all that and sourcing Canadian products instead will cost a bit of money up front.
We can't be bullied by someone like this. This person, Trump is a disaster, and he's a nightmare for Canada, and he's threatening our sovereignty, and he can't do that.
But for other local businesses, the U.S. can't be avoided. Roughly 80% of Flow Beverage Corporation's Canadian product is sold in the States. All their packaging is currently done in Aurora, Ontario. But they do have a spring already operating in Virginia, and therefore a backup plan. They could retool and set up shop there in the States, so product wouldn't have to cross the border. But that would take time and money.
A bit of a pain, to say the least, but it also has a economic cost to it, which we would love to avoid at all cost.
And have you calculated what that economic cost might be to you and your
It's
business?
in the millions of dollars.
Okay.
It's not a small amount of money.
Just one example of the potential pain Canadian businesses may be forced to deal with, given the flow of the new U.S. administration. Chris Glover, CBC News, Toronto.